Hey everyone, Sparks back with another God's Victory Nikke video. We just got our August dev note, and there's some pretty exciting things in here, including the long-awaited Rapi fan vote for the free costume, which they've really slow rolled us on. So excited to see that, as well as just a lot of quality of life improvements and some upcoming events that are pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and get into it. There's just a ton of these small quality of life features that I'll go through really briefly here, one by one. So they call out that they previously did the Coordinated Operation 2.0, which I think is a mixed bag. It was definitely good intentions. I like it, but also it could still use some tweaking. Solar Raid Museum, I just haven't touched this. You guys saw me try Mother Whale on stream last week, because that's the only solo raid challenge mode that I've never actually done. And I tried to win with just some kind of fun teams. It didn't work. I need to take it more seriously. But overall, I've heard people really enjoying that. They say they solved the loading time and memory issues. This is being very generous. I would not say they've solved the loading time. There have been some improvements, but Nikke is still pretty dang slow to load. Hopefully they are still trying to work on this, because I can open basically any other app on my computer. I have an extremely fast, powerful PC, and I can open up anything, and then Nikke still takes a long ass time to do anything. So anyway, on to the good stuff, the new things. So convenience feature improvements, one tap limit break and core enhancement. This is to me kind of irrelevant, because is it really that inconvenient to limit break a unit multiple times? It's not like you're doing this every day or whatever, but hey, that's fine. We're getting more easy limit breaking. So I guess if you want to do all your polls and then max them out in one tap after that, when you got all your copies, cool. Also one tap research for recycling room, just another slightly more convenient thing. One tap claiming of ARC ranking rewards. Okay, sure, that's cool too. All these are just really tiny things, which they really didn't need to do. It's sort of whatever to me, but it's cool. Any quality of life improvements, anything that makes things easier, quicker, nice. And then Tribe Tower Auto Challenge feature. It says automatically proceeds to the next Tribe Tower level. Again, just a really small thing, makes it a little more convenient. So when you finish a level, you don't have to it'll just kind of keep going unless you fail, obviously. And then simulation room improvements. This is the one thing that I kind of disagree with here in this dev note. It says the upcoming improvement lowers the required conditions for buff and chain levels, so players can attain buffs at higher levels with a shorter chain. They mentioned this in a previous dev note. I don't think this is good. It's not like Simulation Room is some massive challenge, and it just, at least in the early game, it's something for newer players to work on and kind of learn about the different buffs. And if they're just making this, I don't think this needed to be easier at all. Really, Simulation Room was fine how it is. I mean, this isn't a big deal, but I just feel we don't need to lower the chain buff requirements, but whatever. All right, Nikke upgrade synchro device improvements. This is a huge W. So they also mentioned this previously. The default of free slots are going to go from 5 to 25. That's massive. It'll just be really nice to be able to get more Nikkes in there without having to spend your gems. They're also going to do an automatic Nikke allocation feature. So I'm assuming that means they're just going to automatically put in your top 5 highest ones, or maybe you can quick select or something. I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll see. And then remove all cooldown time. This is cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel in a way it kind of made people choose what Nikkes they actually were going to do, because you couldn't just flip them back and forth instantly. But, it was just sort of a time gating thing that isn't really relevant, and so this is probably a good thing. And then weapon tutorial enhancement. This is kind of an interesting one. This one's kind of weird. I'm really excited to see what they do with this. But it's a little vague. I don't know exactly what this is happening with this. It says we are adding weapon feature descriptions and visual animations to the Nikke detail page. While they don't go into excessive depth or detail, that's where you watch my videos for that, we hope they will help you more easily grasp the basic features of each weapon, so that more players, whether you're experiencing Nikke for the first time, resuming after a while, or trying out more varied content, can adapt with ease. So anything that makes it more clear on how a unit works, I think is a good thing, and this seems like kind of an interesting feature. Again, I don't know exactly what this is going to be, but I like it, and we'll take a look at it once it actually launches. New type of molds. Okay, so this is a huge thing that, of course, everybody has been waiting for. They talked about this again a few months ago. It's going to be happening. All these things are supposed to happen in September, by the way. That's how they started out this dev note. So we are going to get 3 new types of mold. We're going to get a high quality access records, which gives you a chance to obtain an SSR nikke or consumables for high quality perfect mold. So basically, you can use this as what seems like kind of the current high quality mold, or if you save up enough, you can exchange them to get a perfect mold. This is like a really stupid naming convention, by the way. High quality perfect mold. Like they should just call it a perfect mold, but whatever. Anyway, so the high quality perfect mold will guarantee an SSR nikke once you collect a certain amount of it. So hey, we're finally getting the guaranteed SSRs that people have been asking for since launch day. And by the way, I just started playing a game called Silver and Blood. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And one of the things I pointed out in that game is that they have the guaranteed SSR molds in there. Just made a video about it last night, so check that after this. It's a really fun game. I'll probably be making more content for it. But anyway, lastly, each manufacturer perfect mold. So then each manufacturer is also going to get a guaranteed SSR nikke mold. And keep in mind, they are also going to keep the standard molds as well for high quality molds. And any high quality molds that you already have are going to remain, and the permanent rewards are going to remain those high quality molds, but there's just going to be additional things that will give you these new types of mold. So this is a huge win. Everybody's going to be happy about this. You know, guaranteed molds of all types are it's a W for everybody, you know, especially I think if you're a new player. I was like the weird person just because I had insane luck. Honestly, I've been known as the mold master, so I just had super good luck with molds. But I know a lot of people got screwed over with molds, even back in launch day. But I didn't think it was that big of a deal at the time. But now there are so many units out that if you're a new player, you know, trying to get all these units or a specific unit is like a nightmare. And so getting these guaranteed SSR molds, I think, is really, really important at this point, just to try and get, you know, more units. So great win. Thank you, Shift Up. That's a good W move from the devs. Okay, so now information on coordinated operation character selection. It says they're going to display the selected status of strong element code nikkes when you are selecting the units. This is cool. I have had this multiple times where honestly, I'm just being lazy, because when you go into the coordinated operation, before you actually start to find a lobby or whatever, you can look at the boss details and see what its element is, what the boost is for that certain tribe, because like each coordinated operation will buff like, you know, all like Tetra or all pilgrims or whatever. And you can see all that information. But sometimes I'm just trying to do it quickly. I'm not paying attention. And then you get into the lobby where you select a character and you're like, wait, what am I fighting? What's the element that it's weak to? What unit should I be selecting? And so they're going to have that displayed on the unit selection screen, which I think is great. I really appreciate that. That's going to help out a lot of people, including silly people like myself who didn't pay attention before they started a match. And then they have the collection item lock feature. So this is not like the collection items, like units' favorite items or like the collectibles that you level up. This is talking about just like things that people want to hoard. So hoarders, you've been seeing. It says some items in the game hold significance beyond that of regular currency. Personally, I collect items that hold value and memories, such as anniversary cakes, Emma's menu, and Ludmilla's lantern from the Snowfield Hot Spring. Through the community, we've received heartbreaking feedback from some of the commanders who accidentally use them. So these are items that come up from events like they just mentioned, and you can get them for like some random consumable rewards. If you use them, it's usually not super great, and so a lot of people just hold on to them as collectibles. I also do that. And so basically because of that, they are saying that they're adding a feature to lock items. This is great. This is great. Every game should have a feature where you can like lock an item where you don't accidentally use it. I think this is a good thing. I'm surprised we didn't have this before, to be honest. All right, now we're getting into some of the really exciting stuff, which is the Rapi Red Hood costume design voting. Again, they've been slow rolling us on this. We kind of thought we'd see this a lot sooner than we did. Um, I think there's just been like a lot of stuff going on with like collabs and collab reruns and all kinds of crazy stuff, so that's why we got slow rolled on it. But anyway, we're finally going to get to vote starting tomorrow, and we have our 3 concepts here. Presumably, these are the 3 that we're actually voting on, and these are a little mid, which is, I don't know. Am I crazy? Are these a little mid? We all have talked about the fact that Rapi Red Hood's original design was a little mid, and so it was exciting that she was getting a new skin. She just got her gotcha skin for summer, which was fire. But the free community skin is always something we can really look forward to. The Red Hood one was an absolute banger. It was a really cool design for a unit that already had a cool design. The Modernia one, although I personally thought it was kind of lame, was also really popular. For Rapi, I don't know. So we got literal Red Hood, like just put like Red Hood's exact outfit on Rapi. I would not vote for this one because like I could just use Red Hood, right? Like it's just like the exact same outfit. It feels like when they gave Amelia Aid's skin. It was like literally the exact same made outfit. So I don't know. This is a miss for me. And then they have kind of like how they did from Modernia, where she was wearing like the white dress shirt. In this case, Rapi is kind of naked, just wearing the commander's jacket. I mean, it's all right. I can definitely see the appeal here, but I don't know. Then probably my favorite one is this one over here on the left, which is her in like kind of like home clothes. Like she's wearing like little booty shorts and like sort of a slightly lingerie-ish looking top and a shirt. I don't know exactly what the look is here if I'm interpreting that right. She's got like a pillow behind her. I think this is the one I would vote for out of the 3. But I was really hoping for something more exciting, something that really made her look like powerful and new, like I don't know. She's this like really unique overspec unit, and we haven't got anything that really like exudes the fact that she's like this really OP character that is just getting stronger and stronger. And I don't know, nothing really like reflects that. So that's my own opinion. But I think if these are our 3 final selections, I'll be voting for this one over here on the left. Let me know in the comments below which one you like the best. Then they give us an update on the surface content. So this is the new game mode that they've been talking about for quite a while that has still not released, but you can see it's on this like hexagon kind of board. This kind of reminds me of the Warhammer game, but a lot of games use these kind of things. So some kind of casual strategic kind of oxymoron there, but you know what I mean. It's like a strategy game, but it's like very casual, they said, and they're saying that they're refining it. They're doing more things when you fight the boss. That's cool. I'm looking forward to this. Whenever it comes out, I'm going to be excited to try it out. So just know that they are still working on it. It says our main focus will be on Q&A, and we're aiming to release the content in October. So don't have too much more long to wait for that. Too much longer. Okay, and now finally we are getting Bunny Girl costume rerun in September. This is exciting. Dude, Bunny Girls are always a hit. I know there are tons of people who just like exclusively collect Bunny Girl stuff. People collect Bunny Girl scale figures. People, like the Bunny Girls in games. They buy the skins for it. I'm a big fan of like the original Bunny Girls of Blanc and Noir. So this is pretty cool. So they are going to be doing a coin rush event, which I think it's just straight up rerun. Yeah, it says rerun for the coin rush event, which is cool. This will be great for new players, anybody who missed the original one. But it also says unexpected nikkes will appear with new looks in this event, so please look forward to it. While Bunny Girl event is ongoing, it will also bring back Bunny Girl costumes. Bunny Girl costumes of Mary, Viper, and Folklang will be back this time, while Rupee rerun will happen another time. So if you're looking for the Rupee gotcha skin, that you're gonna have to wait for that. That was the original gotcha skin, and she's a Bunny Girl. It's a really good one, but they're going to get all these other Bunny Girl skins rerunning with the Coin Rush event. And is unexpected nikkes will appear with new looks in this event. So looks like we're going to be getting some new bunny girl outfits. So that's really exciting. I'll probably be picking those up. And then lastly, they're just kind of like gassing themselves up, saying that like their team is great and really invested, and they love to hear the feedback from the players, and they're happy when we're happy, which is cool. I mean, so overall, this is a really good dev notes, a lot of exciting stuff. Let me know what you're most excited for. Is it all the quality of life stuff? Is it the new bunny girl costumes and the rerun of the bunny girl event? Is it our long-awaited Rapi things, or the, surface content? Who knows? Let me know what you like the most. For me, it's probably going to be the new bunny girl outfits and the surface content that's coming up sooner. So, all right, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more future nikke videos. Also, I'll be making more Silver and Blood videos, as well as a Theory Restart, and I'll catch you guys on stream.